All right, look at him. He looks good. He's the all-time leader in NBA history with triple-doubles. Allie's already clapping. He's a 9-time All-Star. Big Game James has a huge smile on his face. He led the league in assists last year. I'm talking about Russell Westbrook in a Laker uniform. How we doing, Russ? Thanks for joining us, man.
Man, I'm great. Thank you guys for having me. I'm doing well. I'm excited about the season, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, I got to say, you're not new to Media Day in a new city, but this city is L.A. The team, it's the Lakers, the team you kind of grew up rooting for. You went to UCLA. This is your home. I remember when you first got traded and you spoke to the media, you kind of said it hadn't sunk in yet. Maybe it was surreal. How would you describe your feelings today going into this moment in your first practice?
I mean, it's still surreal. I think honestly, it probably won't hit me until like opening night or something, but I'm still just kind of figuring everything out, soaking it all in, like, you know, walking around Media Day. Every once in a while, I kind of look down at my jersey like, oh, you know, it's a Lakers jersey. Like, it's still all coming to me, but I'm just super excited. I cannot wait, you know, until we get this thing rolling, and especially rolling here with the Lakers. So,
you know, Russell, welcome back home, man. It's nice to have you. Man, I was riding down Van Nuys the other day, and I saw the big Russell Westbrook car dealership. I was just thinking, welcome home, brother.
Well, yes, sir. Thank you.
Listen, man. It's so many questions, man. You're getting asked how you're going to flow with AD and LeBron and all that kind of stuff. But it's something I've always wanted to ask you, like just watching your career. How do you define, in your words, killer instinct?
Consistency. I believe that to be able to have a killer instinct, you got to be able to do it consistent. And I believe I learned something a long time ago, that being consistent is the hardest thing to do in this league, and doing the same thing every single night over and over takes a lot of time and energy and effort to be able to do so. And I take a lot of pride in being able to go out every night and leave it all on the floor and be able to have that killer instinct regardless of who I'm playing, regardless of the time, where I'm at, to be able to do it every night.
Big Game, that was a great question. And it kind of takes me to this point. Russell, welcome home. Great to see you.
Thank you.
With that said, I believe, too, that in order for the Lakers to do what they want to do, and that's obviously get back to the top, you, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, starting as the leaders, have to be the best version of yourself. And when you think of that, all the while walking that fine line of sacrifice, how do you do it?
You do what it takes for the betterment of the team. I think when you want to win, nothing can get in the way of that, the sacrifices you have to make. And the only thing that matters is what happens in this locker room and on our team, and that's all that I care about. And my job is to make sure that I can uplift and make my teammates better, making Bron and AD better players as the season prolongs, and along the way making teammates around us a lot better so that we ultimately can reach our goal, and that's to win the championship.
Russ, on our shows the last few weeks here, we've talked a lot about you joining this team, joining LeBron and AD, and as Allie mentioned, the sacrifice it takes. And it got me thinking, I mean, you've played with James Harden, you played with KD, Bradley Beal. Nobody knows more than you how to fit with other superstars. So I ask you the simple question, what are some of the keys to success to, like, have that vision that you three have to making it, you know, translate to winning?
For me, honestly, I like to learn my teammates, understand them, not just on the floor, but off the floor, because I think when you learn their goals, learn their aspirations, learning, you know, how they operate, it helps. Communication helps figure out what guys like, what they don't like. And in the basketball, for me, take care of itself. I'm all into making my teammates better. I want to be able to make those guys better, make the game easy for them. And I'll figure out how to play and figure myself out later on as the season goes along. But honestly, I really, you know, I just care about winning, and I've always just cared about winning. And to be able to win, you know, AD and Bron, they have to be the best they've been, and it's my job to make sure that I'm there to support and do the things I can and make them better.
And oh, by the way, along the way, you like to have fun. I think that's what we've learned from you following social media.
Oh, man, so good on social media.
This is a two-part question. I actually hate two-part questions, but I'm going to do it right now. You were at Anthony Davis's wedding. How was the wedding?
Yes. The wedding was good. I had a lot of time dancing. It was great. It was good.
It was great. With that said,
AD singing.
We saw you in photos with Jared Dudley, someone who is beloved here in a Laker uniform, obviously won a championship. And it's been said that you picked his brain. You just wanted to know a little bit more.
Yeah.
What was it that you took from that conversation, and why was it important to have it?
Well, Doug's a good friend of mine, and he's obviously been around here. He knows the guys. He knows what it takes to win. He understands the organization, and to me, I just wanted to understand a little bit more about the guys, learn a little more about the organization, how things are ran. Where does he see kind of me fitting in? What does he see? Because he's been around, he understands what it takes. Been around AD, been around Bron, and I'm all in for listening. I always feel you can always learn more each and every day from anybody. And I wanted to talk to him and understand a little bit more about kind of what was going on. So he was good for that, and even though he's in Dallas, still can communicate, and he's still a good friend of mine.
Last question. I know a day doesn't go by when you don't think about your good friend Kobe Bryant. He loved your game. He loved your fire. How much would he have loved seeing you in that uniform, you think?
Man, that is something I think about daily. Coming to the gym, you come in here, you see, you look up in the practice facility, you see 8 and 24, and I know, he is looking down and making sure that I need to do what I need to do. And that's the only thing I can think about is knowing, being in this uniform, understanding the impact I can have on being home and being a Laker, and creating a legacy, not just for myself, but for my kids, for the community of Los Angeles, for the people here. And, I'm going to make sure I just do my part in going out and playing, for him and through him as I compete in this uniform.
Russ, I know I speak for everyone at the network. We are so excited to have you in the purple and gold. We've always been very proud of you representing the city of Los Angeles, and man, it is nice to be on the same team. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
Appreciate
great work.
it, man. Thank you,
great
guys.
work.
I look forward to talking to you.
Yeah, great work on the documentary too, man. I enjoyed watching. It was good.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it. Thanks, James. Appreciate you.